live from the Dunkin Latte Lounge.
What's going on? I'm Brady from Z100, and welcome to the virtual Dunkin Latte Lounge, which is just my apartment building with for some reason, I've just moved here. There's a home phone in the background. I don't know why it came included, but it's kind of cool. So retro. And on today's show, we have a duo who it's kind of a virtual homecoming actually, because these guys were actually they're born and raised in Jersey, and I got to listen to some of their music, their new album the last few days, and I am obsessed. And I'm not just saying that. It's so good. It's very like retro sounding. It's got some like folk to it. It's super dope. And this duo is just really, really cool. And they're not just a duo musically, but they're also a duo in holy matrimony. Please welcome the Grams, Alyssa and Doug.
Hey everybody, thanks for having us, Brady.
Yo, what's up? How are you guys?
Really good. We're in this echo chamber over here and we're having a good time.
Yeah, we're hibernating in Colorado right now. So, this is the best Wi-Fi we get.
Yeah, I feel like Colorado, it's just nothing but wilderness where you're lucky if you get any internet, right?
That's correct.
We are off the grid,
For sure.
So much so that yesterday we took a pair of binoculars out into the middle of the woods and tried to see if we could locate a cell tower with our binoculars so that we could possibly enhance our internet life out here. No luck.
That's amazing. Verizon's like, nah.
Exactly.
Pretty much. Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, this is, I guess this is sort of, like I said earlier, it's kind of a homecoming because you guys are from Jersey. You're not from Colorado.
Jersey strong, my friend. No, Jersey strong. Born and raised.
That's right. In Manhattan forever. So.
That's right. Very cool. Where in Jersey you guys from?
So we are from northern New Jersey, right on the border of New York State.
Bergen County.
And we grew up together, met when we were 7 years old on the baseball field.
We were living in Manhattan for about 15 years before we moved to Nashville.
Okay, cool. So do you guys actually live in Nashville now, or are you in Colorado?
At the moment, we're in Colorado riding out the pandemic because Nashville is not not doing it the best possible way. But we're probably gonna get back to Nashville soon.
Okay, that's good.
If people wear masks.
Well, it's Tennessee. No guarantees there.
This is true.
That's right.
Let's be real. But hey, at least what would be great to go back to. I've only been to Nashville a couple times, but really, I really don't get out much when I'm there. I pretty much just end up at some bar and then Waffle House. Yeah. But that's what I really want right now. I just want some Waffle House.
No doubt.
Those Waffle House grits.
Yo,
so good.
So good.
It's so southern. I mean, that's a good place to be.
So southern.
At 4 a.m. after being on Lower Broadway.
Oh, I can only imagine. And that's that's almost like a celebration in itself. You have a nice show, and then you have a nice, classy dinner at Waffle House.
Well,
and then you throw up the next morning.
It's true, man. I actually miss those New York City gigs where you play the gig and then go to the diner afterwards. That was a tradition we've had forever.
That's right. Wait, best diner in Manhattan, which one?
Gosh, the one.
What is it, Stars? What's the one near us?
Our favorite one that we love, because we love the staff there, is Beyond on
75th and Broadway.
75th and Broadway. Yeah.
Upper West.
Okay.
But you know what?
Gotcha.
They dissed us because they used to be 24 hours, and then 5 years ago they shut their nighttime hours, so they close at 11. I mean, who's ready for a diner at 11 p.m.? You gotta wait till 3 a.m.
Nobody. Absolutely. At least 4.
Exactly.
That is a shame. That's a shame.
I know, but those pancakes and waffles.
Yeah, we love them there though.
Oh, I'm losing track now of what I was even going to talk about because I'm thinking about these pancakes. But you know what? Oh yeah, your music. You guys have music.
Oh yeah.
We do.
That's what you guys are here. Yeah, you guys are really here for that. You're not here to talk about Waffle House. But as I was actually saying earlier too about your music, it's so it's unique. Like I sometimes I don't even really know how to describe it, because like some songs they sound like country, and then some other songs are like folksy, and then I feel like I'm being transported into the 60s, which is awesome. Oh, if like you could describe your music, like what, like if somebody asked like what do you play, like what do you even tell them?
Well, it's really funny. Forever we had problems describing our music, and then in the last few records we were like, it's easy. It's Americana. And now after making 2 Americana records, we're like, we don't want to be Americana anymore. Let's make something really funky. And so we made this record, like you're suggesting, with all kinds of sort of ideas. And now I don't know how to describe it, except for we love playing it.
I feel like this is like this is a world where everyone needs to compartmentalize things and put them in a little box. And unfortunately, artists often suffer from that.
Yeah.
So we had a record that they called Americana. Now we have a record that they call, retro pop or whatever. And we're just going to keep doing whatever we want. And you can call it whatever you want. It's just music.
Yeah.
Love it. I love it. I know. It's like, you know what? I'm tired of these labels. I'm tired of the world, with all these labels. Everyone needs to be put into a category or label. No labels.
No labels.
Especially in music.
Yeah.
Totally. Your music also is like, it's chill. It's fun. It's, it's just like, I don't know. I can't even describe it. Your album, Kids Like Us, the songs on there are just like range from like love songs to, fun songs like Running Out of Time, Bite My Tongue, Love My Cadillac. Those are my 3 favorites.
Cool.
Nice.
And Love My Cadillac, by the way, could totally I was listening to it, I'm like, you know what? George McFly and Lorraine in Back to the Future could have totally danced to this at the prom.
McFly!
So if there's ever if there's ever a remake, pitch it.
No
I don't
doubt.
know how you do it, but get the label to do something.
Good idea, Brady. Good idea.
Well, I think that part of the reason this record sounds the way it does is several reasons. One is we took a motorcycle journey across the country to write it, and we did it on Route 66, and we did it during the election season. So it was a really tumultuous time. We were listening to all sorts of 60s pop and a lot of the girl groups like the Shirelles and that kind of stuff, and the Ronettes, and then we got together with Richard Swift, who most everybody knows from the Black Keys and the Shins and the Arcs, and he's amazing at really honoring that retro pop sound you're talking about while making it totally unique and modern. And we were lucky enough to spend time with him. And
then there was Danny Milad, who came in and took over for Richard, and he has such a modern take on music that he just brought everything into the future. Even the retro sounds have some sort of retro twang to it, if you will.
And the harmonies and all that. I mean,
totally. Well, the one thing I thought was cool about this album, listening to it, is like this sound in 2020, I feel is like needed, because in a way, I mean, in 2020, obviously everything sucks. So everyone kind of wants to escape this era and escape this year, and kind of like, I know a lot of people want to go back in time or feel nostalgic and stuff. And this kind of like, this album provides that like escapism into like a retro sound, even though it's new, it's still like this retro feel, and it makes you feel like you're, being transported back in time. But like, and that's kind of like, it provides escapism, essentially.
Cool.
My man. I mean, that was what was happening when we were writing the record. We were traveling on the motorcycle and just kind of angry, and then we were like, why are we so angry? We need to spread love. And then we'd be angry again, and then we'd be like, stop being so angry. We need to be lovers, And so we
weren't angry at each other.
No, just at the planet,
We were angry at the country.
Oh,
yeah.
But we came out of it like
so
basically being like, we need to spread the word of love.
Gotcha. That's awesome. And you guys said you wrote this during the election, like this election or the past one?
We started writing it while we were taking the motorcycle journey, which was in 2016.
The summer of 16, right before the Trump administration took over.
And then we finished it, a while after, and then we had a baby, so we waited to put it out. And then we decided the best possible time to put out the record would be March 26th, right in the middle of the pandemic, because we have impeccable timing, and we thought that would be the best way to tour.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And so I imagine not this album, but the next album that you're probably working on now or next year is going to be even more woof, especially with this election season.
We shall see, my friend.
That's
we
right.
shall see.
We
Yeah.
have some cool songs coming your way, and they're going to be awesome. But right
But
now
we're still looking forward to touring this record.
we still love this record, so we're still vibing on it. We just have bits and pieces for the next one so far.
Gotcha. Well, how about we hear some of this album?
Right on.
Yeah.
So this is a song, I think it's my favorite song on the record. I don't know what Doug thinks.
I think it's a great song.
I think every song is my favorite song on the record.
I really love this song. It's not like my favorite song on the record, but it wouldn't be on the record if I didn't love it, and if she didn't love it. So we love this song.
Anyway, this is a song, A Cautionary Tale, that we wrote. For those of you who don't know, we fell in love when we were really young, like pre-high school. And then we've been together ever since, and we got really lucky. It doesn't work like that for everybody. And here we are. We have a 20-month-old daughter named Georgette, or Gigi. And we wrote this as a cautionary tale for her. We want her to fall in love. We want her to give her heart away to the right person. But, take it slow. Protect that thing. Right, Daddy?
Right, Mama.
This is a song called Don't Give Your Heart Away. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hanging out in the rain till the sun comes out again, locking step, holding hands, while there's no one watching. Some Saturdays linger on like a thunder crash. It's gone, leaving holes in your mind in the shape of lightning. Don't give your heart away. Please, don't give your heart away. You know I won't give mine. Kicking down the canals, there's a story I could tell of a sweet serenade. Is it any wonder why you were caught by surprise? You had lightning in your eyes, standing still, hypnotized by the sounds of thunder. But don't give your heart away. Please, don't give your heart away. You know I won't give. Once in a while I can pretend you've got a torch that's burning. I tell the same story again, someday that you'll be returning. The sweet dream. It's another dream, but don't give your heart away. Please, don't give your heart away. No matter what they say. Please, don't give your heart away. You know I won't give mine. That's right, Georgie girl. So this is a song that we actually have an animated video coming out for, which we're really excited for because we've never gotten to be cartoons. I mean, except like in real life, like all day.
It's like cartoonish.
But this song started out
Day trotter.
as a song. That's true. As a song about Doug and I making out in the suburbs in my old Honda when we were teenagers.
Yeah, it's a motorcycle. It's crazy.
No. It was my car, my grandma's car. Anyway, and it turned into a more serious song about the journey we took across Route 66.
On a motorcycle.
During the election season, and just us kind of realizing that we got to get back to love, and we are running out of time for love. So it's a message of get back there, find love in everything.
It's a message of hope.
It's a message of hope. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alyssa, do that drum fill thing you do.
Well, this is a song called Bite My Tongue, and it does have an awesome drum fill in the beginning. And it's a long story about getting stuck in the desert with a bunch of racists who almost killed us.
This is the short version.
This is the short version of the story. We made it out alive, and, you know.
Rock and roll revenge.
Rock
Do
and
that
roll
drum
revenge.
fill. Do that drum fill.
Do 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 do.
Sold their souls. I set out for Los Angeles, you know, we brought me to my knees. I'm pulled up in the desert breeze, San Gabriel can go to hell. My heart is broken down, and the racists in this town are holding hard and fast. They found me out at last. I'm gonna bite my tongue, get out while I'm young. They say the wind blows east to west. I'd like to put that to the test. Hit your wind sail to my vest and leave the ground and blow this town. My heart is broken down, and the racists in this town are holding hard and fast. They found me out at last. I'm gonna bite my tongue and get out while I'm young. Go, Doug. Why does that have to be so hard? Out here on Foothill Boulevard, the skinny girls in Daddy's car have sold their souls. They wanna go, go, go. My heart is broken down, and the racists in this town are holding hard and fast. They found me out at last. I'm gonna bite my tongue and get out while I'm young. I'm gonna bite my tongue and get out while I'm young. I'm gonna bite my tongue and get out while I'm young.
Well, there you have it, the Grams. You know what? Dude, fantastic. So good. Yo, you've got to check, if you liked what you heard, got to check out the full album, Kids Like Us, available wherever you get your music. So good. And by the way, what's your guys' socials so everyone can connect?
It's the grahamsmusic.net. That's our website. So Grams is spelled Graham, if you didn't know, the grahamsmusic.net. And you can find, you know, any information on our website, but also Instagram, Facebook. It's all the Grams Music. The Grams Music. The Grams Music.
YouTube,
Boom.
Instagram, Facebook, everywhere.
For sure, for sure. And by the way, if you want to share this video or if you want to watch any others, make sure you check out DunkinLatteLounge.com. And then also when you're sharing, use the hashtag Dunkin Latte Lounge.
Live from the Dunkin Latte Lounge.